Let us pray. O God of beginnings and endings, we know you as the Alpha and the Omega, the first among all and the last, our yesterday as well as our tomorrow. Be present now and bless this time of transition as we release with thanks what has been and accept with trust what will be. With thanks for the teaching, the learning, the friends, the memories, for all the ways in which you alone have walked the path with us. Now bless the hopes and dreams that are present here, the plans, the futures. Help us as you have always helped us, as our help in ages past and our hope for years to come, so that in the time we share together now, we will find you present in all things holy, happy, and hopeful. Pour out your spirit of joy upon us, we pray. Amen.
Good evening. And a great evening it is. And it's great to be out on the chapel lawn for my first commencement on the chapel lawn. Tonight is the culmination of so many efforts by so many, but let's start by thanking the great work of our facility staff that got this place ready for today. They work so hard to get ready for commencement all the time, but they made a special effort this year. So all of you that were rolled out the tarp and worked so hard to make it possible for us to be here, thank you so much. Class of 2012 has now completed all the catalog requirements for graduation, and each of you is earning a degree from Texas Lutheran University. This is no minor achievement, and you and your families are justifiably proud, and we are too. Commencement is a celebration of your hard work and accomplishments, but you would not be here without a large network of supporters. Graduation from college is one of the best family celebrations, and so this evening we recognize the sacrifice and support of parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, cousins, aunts, and uncles. So let's say welcome to the family members of our graduates. Over the past months, as you have made plans for this day and for what comes next, you no doubt have thought back on your time at Texas Lutheran. Most of it is filled with great memories, but probably some rough times too. There were personality conflicts with roommates, courses that seemed impossible, perhaps some bad news from home, and there may have been times when you didn't think you could make it. But you did, and that says about your character, but you could not have done it without the unwavering support from a faculty and staff that inspired, motivated, and counseled you each step along the path leading to this evening. So let's welcome our faculty and staff of Texas Lutheran. Many of you came to TLU because you were encouraged by other people who'd gone here before, and many of you are legacies, children or grandchildren or great-grandchildren of graduates of the university, and they join in your celebration. So a special welcome this evening to TLU alumni. Of course, none of us would be here today were it not for the leadership and careful stewardship of the Board of Regents. Representing the Regents today are Stan Meyer and Robin Melvin, Chair of the Board, and Carl Woodling, Charles Franks, Ann Sagert, Louis Westerman, and Steve Rohde. So thank you, Board of Regents, and welcome. We have another reason to celebrate on this special day, a chance to honor and thank one of TLU's most accomplished and loyal alumna. It is a great honor for me to present Ms. Karen Rodish Norman, Texas Lutheran College class of 1964, for special honors. Karen Norman has lived a life of service that truly exemplifies the ideals and mission of her alma mater. The list of civic, health, and church organizations that she has served is only an introduction to her commitment. The Cancer Center Council, St. Luke's Lutheran Health Ministries, the Cystic Fibrosis Advisory Board, Cancer Therapy and Research Center, San Antonio Public Library Foundation, and of course, Texas Lutheran University, just to name a few. But that listing does not do justice to the difference that Karen has made. Those who've been fortunate to serve with her know that Karen doesn't just fill a seat on our many boards and charities. She takes on leadership positions and throws herself into the cause. She signs on to get things done, and she brings high expectations, tremendous energy, great intelligence, and an unparalleled sense of grace and style. Texas Lutheran is blessed to have been one of those institutions whom Karen has shared her talents with and her energy. As a member of our Board of Regents for 13 years, and as chair of the board for 5 of those years, Karen elevated TLU's vision and visibility, and she was instrumental in attracting new friends and resources to the university. Karen and her late husband, Dr. Ruskin Norman, personally made several generous gifts to the university, supporting scholarships, facility improvements, and programs. While Karen recently stepped down for the board, at least for now, she remains one of TLU's greatest cheerleaders, which is not surprising considering she was a proud member of the Bulldog cheerleading squad when she was here. Michelle and I consider it a privilege to have gotten to know Karen during our first year, and I'm so very grateful for all she has done for us personally and as president to open doors for me and for TLU. The admiration and love for this woman in San Antonio has been truly remarkable for us to witness. Everyone I talk with is inspired by her example. Later on this evening, when we talk about the future we hope for the class of 2012, our words will be inadequate, but that's okay. You just have to look to the example of Karen Norman and listen carefully to what she tells you in her commencement address. The faculty, administration, and her colleagues on the Board of Regents have enthusiastically voted to recognize Karen Norman with the university's highest honor, an honorary Doctor of Humane Letters degree. Karen, would you and Robin Melvin, Chair of the TLU Board of Regents, please join me? Karen Norman, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents and the Articles of Incorporation and bylaws of Texas Lutheran University, and upon recommendation of the faculty, and with the approbation of the Board of Regents, I confer the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, Honoris Causa. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2012, Texas Lutheran University is proud to present for this evening's commencement address, Dr. Karen Norman.
I'm really not sure who he was talking about. Thank you so much. It is me that was blessed by being part of this university and being able to give just a little bit back. Thank you so much. President Dorsey, regents, faculty and staff, proud parents and families, devoted friends, and above all, the class of 2012. Woo! Thank you for allowing me to be part of this most memorable day in your lives. I am honored to be here. First of all, I would like to add my thanks to the parents, families, and mentors for providing a Texas Lutheran University platform from which your graduate will step off into the world. As a result, your daughter or son will certainly be a part of the solutions, not the problems facing our country. There is one particular parent in the audience tonight that I would like, this is emotional, I'm sorry. I would personally like to thank my mother, Evelyn Roych. Mother, thank you for your constant love, support, and wisdom. And to all the other mothers in the audience tonight, happy Mother's Day. What a joyful weekend. As I began to think about what I might say today, I was reminded of the mission statement of TLU. It describes TLU as, and I quote, a community of learning and a community of faith. It continues, as a community of learning, the university stresses the liberating potential of the disciplined pursuit of academic excellence within the context of academic freedom. As a community of faith, the university celebrates the liberating power of gospel as applied to the whole of human life. I would like to make one confession, and I'm skipping ahead. It was only when I became involved once more with TLU in 1997 as an alumna and visited with then President John Moline that I began to realize what this statement meant to him. And as a consequence, I began to reflect on what the TLU experience meant to me and to all those who have walked or will walk the halls of this university. It is due to the continued adherence to the mission statement that you have received a unique and holistic education. For this, our thanks go to those who have served on the Board of Regents, as well as our current regents under the leadership of Robin Melvin, who have never forgotten the mission of Texas Lutheran University, and our esteemed faculty and administration, who live and breathe the very essence of that statement. Graduates, these are the people who made the environment of faith and learning possible for you. There is now my confession. You know, I'm always ready to, when I do something wrong, I confess right away. I really didn't want to go to TLU, or TLC as it was called then. Well, I wanted to go to a big school, Texas Tech to be specific. However, given the fact that my father was convinced I would be blown away in a sandstorm if I lived in Lubbock, I relented and came here to his alma mater. As I began to adjust to my college environment, and after I had visited my friends who were attending other colleges, I began to realize the absolutely wonderful place my parents had chosen for me. I realized that at Texas Lutheran, I did not know whose family represented wealth and influence or how big a house they had lived in. What I did know was something about my fellow classmates as individuals, their character, their faith, their intellect. We accepted each other for who we were as individuals. What a revelation. When I realized that my professors knew me by name, I knew I was going to graduate from Texas Lutheran College. Fortunately, my son, 1987 graduate Kevin Kazi, whose story is much the same as mine, was also blessed with a TLU education. You have now heard a little bit about me and my background. Graduates, I can say I know something about you. I know that you have someone who believes in you, someone who made your college education a reality. I know that you are intelligent and curious. I know that you have a potential to go out in the world and make a difference. I know that because you're here today. You're receiving a diploma that represents intelligence, hard work, and perseverance. Unfortunately, you are faced with a way of life that was changed forever when two planes brought down the Twin Towers in New York. You are confronted with a difficult economic environment, political policy uncertainties, and unprecedented technological changes. It is a world where the global stage is constantly changing, where there are revolutions raging and world economies failing. However, you have been born in a country where we are the people, and We, the people, are you and I. The people are not just the very wealthy, not the politicians. We are the people. It is in our power, and I quote, to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourself and our posterity. Your vote, your involvement in the public welfare of our country is paramount. That public welfare is your welfare. You are part of the process. Embrace it and live it. It will be up to you to protect our rights under the Constitution that has made this country the envy of the world. And don't ever let anybody tell you that this is no longer true. That brings us to the closing statement of the TLU mission statement. That is, men and women who live and work in these contexts of learning and faith find their own purposes enlarged and deepened, a compassion born of faith and competence informed by learning shape the mission of the university in this day. As a community of faith where service is part of the very fabric of this institution, you have learned something about the meaning of servant leadership. My congratulations to the entire TLU community on being admitted to the President's Higher Education Community Service Honor Roll, issued by the United States Department of Education. Approximately 1/2 of the student body participated with 25,000 hours of service during this past school year. Congratulations. And this, wonderful graduates, is what will make your life meaningful. Benjamin Franklin said, "A man wrapped up in himself makes a very small bundle." Much has been written, preached, and lectured about service and servant leadership, but the real sense of service is felt and lived. Most of our deeds are never recognized, never acknowledged on the front page of the local newspaper. However, what you do will be on the front page of those people whose lives you have touched. It will be written on their hearts, whether you know them personally or not. You don't need money to fill your role as a servant leader. In our secular world, money is often the measure of success for which we strive, but believe me, it is never enough. You are part of the web of humankind, an integral part of society. Whatever your talents, share them, and you will empower all those around you, and the world will be a better place for us all. This brings us to the second part of the last sentence of the mission statement. A competence informed by learning. Graduates, you are not the norm. You are graduates of Texas Lutheran University. You are exceptional. You have been empowered to earn your success in life. Embrace that knowledge. As a regent, I had many opportunities to visit with employers. Many of you will or have been hired because you are TLU graduates. It is that preparation that provides the backdrop for success. You have been educated by unbelievably dedicated professors who cared about your education, both academically and socially. As a regent, I have witnessed the commitment of your professors. I have seen the look in their eyes when they discuss the challenges from both their perspective and yours. You have received their best teaching in the classroom, and you have been the recipient of their best thinking as faculty members in planning the college curriculum and experience. There are 3 thoughts I would like to leave with you this evening, thoughts which had their roots in my education at Texas Lutheran. Number 1, embrace your life. It is not to be feared, not to be taken for granted, but to be lived. You have been given the tools. Use them. You have often heard the phrase, "This is the land of opportunity." Well, opportunity has always been somewhat of an enigma to me. What does it look like? Obviously, when somebody looks at you and says you have the job if you want it, that's an opportunity. What are the less obvious? How did Steve Jobs recognize his opportunity, or did he? What about David Robinson or Warren Buffett? Did they recognize their opportunity, or were they just lucky? Part of their success had to be that they weren't afraid to reach out for a dream or try the unknown. They paved their own path. They made a difference by allowing themselves to be different. Not every opportunity will be the best opportunity for you or the answer to your dream job or career. Michael Dell expressed it very well, I thought, in his commencement speech at the University of Texas. Don't spend so much time trying to choose the perfect opportunity that you miss the right opportunity. Recognize that there will be failures and acknowledge that there will be obstacles, but you will learn from your mistakes and the mistakes of others, for there is very little learning in success. Fear of failure, fear of wrong choices is inherent in each of us. Glimmers of that fear often show itself at odd moments in our lives. Embrace it, acknowledge it, reassess your own attributes, and move on. If you allow that glimmer to become all-absorbing, you will do nothing. Only those that do nothing never fail. Believe in yourself, your abilities, and your own tenacity to achieve your goals. The regrets that I have had are the things that I have not done, not those things that I had done, even if I failed. Number 2, live life with a passion that is yours. Only you can define who you are. Do not let someone else define you. It is your journey. Passion comes with knowing and acknowledging what you believe in, what excites you, how you can participate. Passion comes with knowing yourself. Knowing yourself can often be the greatest deterrent to discovering your passion. One of the hardest things I had to learn to do was to admit to myself what I was good at and what I was not, what I personally cared about and what I wanted for myself, not what somebody else expected of me or was politically correct. It is then that you can find your true passion. Earlier, I referred to a quote of unknown origin, but has resonated with me over the last decades. It is, "If you want to make a difference, you must allow yourself to be different. Then you can live life with the passion that is yours." It is very liberating. Sometime I have felt that I have lived on the edge of my comfort zone, like giving a commencement speech, always challenged, always just a little uncomfortable. But it was only when the passion was missing did I completely fail to meet the challenge. Number 3, never stop learning. We are truly a work in progress at any age. God continues to help us shape ourselves, our goals, our passions through our ability to think and process information. In conversations over the years with some of my former classmates, we have often discussed what we took away from TLU. The answer was almost always that TLU taught us to think. The very essence of a Lutheran education is rooted in the life of Martin Luther, who shook the very foundation of Christendom with his questions. After Martin Luther wrote the 95 Theses in 1517, which were nailed to the door of Castle Church, a revolution in thought began. Yet his faith was steadfast. Never stop questioning, never stop learning, never give up the opportunity to learn. Go back to school. At 42, I went back to school and earned an MBA. It was one of the most gratifying experiences of my life. I have learned to text, to read a newspaper on an iPad, and keep a calendar on an iPhone. Try to understand other cultures and countries, for your life is forever woven into the global web of humanity. Travel and reading not only broaden your view of the world, but also bring compassion and understanding of others. In my travels, I have seen the frustrations of Greece, the struggles of the people of Rwanda, the determination in the faces of the people of Israel, and the poverty of Madagascar. It is at those times that I am reminded of my responsibilities as a citizen of this most powerful and wealthy country. I have also seen the beautiful smiles of the children of Tanzania, witnessed happy couples dancing in the city parks of China, and heard the singing of hymns in the Lutheran churches of Germany. What a beautiful and complex world we live in. It is only when we try to understand each other that conflicts are resolved. Seek that understanding, for you are the future of our nation, and it is your responsibility to forge a better world for you and your children. One of the most important lessons I can convey to you today is that learning is an ongoing process. It didn't stop with your last exam. And know that age is a wonderful blessing that is formed by building blocks of new experiences, thoughts, and adventures. Congratulations, class of 2012. Find the joy in each day. It is your choice to make.
Good evening. My name is Tom Woods, and I'm honored and privileged to bring you greetings and congratulations on behalf of the alumni of TLU. Tonight, you should feel an enormous sense of pride and accomplishment as you walk across this stage and receive your diplomas. When I walked across this stage a long time ago, I thought I knew the value of the education I had received. But it was not until the years after, up to and including today, that I was able to fully appreciate the gift I had been given. Like you, I was provided with the fundamentals and principles that formed a foundation to build upon as I started my career. But what I soon realized is that my time at TLU provided me with so much more. My time at TLU helped me develop the ability to think for myself, the ability to ask questions, and the ability to take those fundamentals I had learned and apply them effectively in situations that I had not encountered before. I also learned that giving back and helping others achieve their goals motivates me to do even more. Years after I graduated, I was able to look back and more fully appreciate the true sense of caring and community that faculty, staff, the administration, and the alumni have created here over the years. That is what makes TLU such a special place. So as you leave here, make sure you take time to say thanks to someone who may have helped or inspired you to get to this day. My desire for you as alumni is that you will find a way to give back to TLU and help make others successful. Don't take this to mean that I'm asking for you to make a big dollar contribution to the school. While we'll be more than happy to accept any monetary gifts you choose to make, I am asking even more of you. Get involved as alumni. Come back to homecoming and reconnect with your friends. It's easy to write a check or make a donation online. It's much more rewarding to find ways to help develop our students. As you move to that next phase in your life, in graduate school, or as you start your careers, share your stories of success and your failures. What worked for you? What made you successful? If you can't get back to share those stories personally, share them with the faculty so they can relay them to the students in their classes. When you have the opportunity, share your stories about the sense of community on campus and encourage potential students to consider TLU as a place to learn and grow. As you leave the stage after receiving your diploma and shake my hand, you will join me and 12,000 other alumni who have made that same walk. As alumni, we all have the responsibility to ensure the continued success of TLU. My hope is that you will take that responsibility to heart and do something about it. Congratulations again, and go Bulldogs.
Will the Vice President for Academic Affairs please present the candidates for their degrees?
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree, the Bachelor of Business Administration degree, the Bachelor of Music degree, or the Bachelor of Science degree who have completed their work during the 2012 spring semester please rise? Mr. President, those persons whose names appear on the program under the heading of Bachelor of Arts degree, Bachelor of Business Administration degree, Bachelor of Music degree, or Bachelor of Science degree have satisfied the requirements for those degrees during this academic year. On behalf of the faculty, I recommend that each be granted the appropriate degree.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents and the Articles of Incorporation and Bylaws of Texas Lutheran University, upon recommendation of the faculty and with the approbation of the Board of Regents, I confer the degree of Bachelor of Arts, the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration, the degree of Bachelor of Music, the degree of Bachelor of Science upon the students who have completed the requirements for their respective degrees, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. In testimony thereof, I give to each a diploma and direct that they present themselves.
Professional photographs are being taken as the diplomas are received. However, you are welcome to take your own photographs. We only ask that you do not block the aisles as the graduates return to their seats. Those candidates will please present themselves as their names are called. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Rebecca Acey. Caleb Robert Barr. Amanda Lee Beck. Elizabeth Rosanna Beck Dietert, magna cum laude. Justin Grant Brem. Tess Tallman Brome. Colin Andrew Caffey. Jerica O. Campbell. Juan Cantu, Jr. Taylor Camille Choate. Jeffrey Paul Collins. Crystal Nicole Cordova. Evan Taylor Curtis. Mara Christy Davison. Larissa Jean DeGiacomo. Isabel Marie Dore, cum laude, concurrent degrees. Colin Grant Dowdy. Chad Ellis. Jessica Diamond Flair, cum laude. Richard Matthew Garcia. Trave Nicole Glenn, cum laude. Amelie H. Gerticke. Eddie Gomez II. Melanie A. Green. Ruby L. Guerrera. Kelsey Rose Halford in absentia. Thomas R. Hembry. Lydia Marie Hill, summa cum laude. Brian Anthony Hodges. Catherine Hoffman, cum laude. Emily Aaron Hohertz, cum laude. Spencer T. Hood. Ashley Nicole Hopper, cum laude. Victoria Hoppus, summa cum laude. Justin Craig Everett Howerton. Christopher Heighton. Janae Andrea Jackson Carter. Jacob A. Kazi. Gail Kiesler. Jonathan M. Kerr. Lauren M. Krause. Kyle Austin Lysing. Kata Gani Lanichi. Alex Lynn Longoria. Carissa S. Lopez. Thomas D. Mallory. Amber Delane Martinez. Zacharias Ivan Martinez in absentia. Jennifer K. Martinez. Megan McGee, summa cum laude. Molly Catherine Miller, summa cum laude. Bridget Newman. Amy Jane Ochoa. Jeremy Ott. Rebecca Padilla, magna cum laude. Benjamin Carto Prihoda. Megan Elizabeth Reedy. Jose Alberto Rincon. Christopher Patrick Robertson. Brooke Lindsay Rollert. Rachel Marie Schaefer, cum laude. Tamara Lynn Schmeckel. Lauren Ray Seiler. Stacy Marie Sevier, magna cum laude. Kendra Lee Shaw, cum laude. Brianna Nicole Simmons, cum laude. Samantha Jean Simmons. Michael Sladen. Courtney Ann Terillian. Lauren Nicole Tavy, magna cum laude. Kari J. Teigen, summa cum laude. David Thompson. John Dennis Tiemann. Stephanie Michelle Westbrook, cum laude. Jessica Carrie-Ann White, summa cum laude. Daniel Lanselson, cum laude. Megan Leanne Zella. Kyle Anthony Zunker, magna cum laude, concurrent degrees. For the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration, Stephen Christopher Aaliyah, in absentia. Brian Daniel Box, Jr. Roger A. Cantu, cum laude. Dieter H. Castro. Quentin Cleveland. Meredith Marche Davis. Malcolm Christopher Dotson, Jr. Ryan William Freudenberg, cum laude, concurrent degrees. Nathan Jacob Giggy, cum laude. Joel Christian Augustine Gronberg, summa cum laude, concurrent degrees. Matthew Noel Heisey, cum laude, concurrent degrees. Brad Douglas Howard. Michael Gerard Johnson. Sean Kaltenbach. Kevin S. Kepp. Andrew J. Kopetsky, cum laude, concurrent degrees. Andrew Clayton Lachele. Nicholas D. Mahegan, cum laude, concurrent degrees. Mark Thomas Mellering, cum laude. Kenneth Olson. Eric Javier Ontiveros. Eric Thomas S. Oster. Morgan Barry John Parker, concurrent degrees. Alexandra N. Parrott, magna cum laude, concurrent degrees. Matthew Peterson. Julio Cesar Reyes. Waldina Maria Reyes. Nathan Ryan Scheel, cum laude. Caleb Reed Schmidt. Samantha Jane Seiler. Patrit Shkodra. Megan Renee Slodek. Justin Hayward Taylor, cum laude, concurrent degrees. Sarah Elizabeth Usry, concurrent degrees. Karen Elizabeth Vogel, concurrent degrees. Amy Claire Walls. For the degree of Bachelor of Music, Chelsea Noel Herring, magna cum laude. Nancy Ellen Lott II, cum laude. Gabriel Alexander Rios. For the degree of Bachelor of Science, Matthew Ryan Aganis. Brooke Danielle Basie, cum laude. Brittany Ann Bauman. April Marie Bolt. Kevin Donald Boyle. Sarah Lynn Bragner. Bethany Brown, magna cum laude. Christopher Patrick Burns. Emily Elizabeth Kalk, cum laude. James A. Castillo. Candace Isabel Cheney. Kyle William Coleman, cum laude. Jasmine Nicole DeLeon. Jamie Lee Denman. Donovan Ian Dillon. Heather N. Dornberg, magna cum laude. Devin A. Evans. Krisha Fellows. Florentina Ferrati, summa cum laude. Melissa Lee Fike, magna cum laude. Kendra N. Funches, concurrent degrees. Jordan Bristow Gesh. Stephen Gutierrez. Kimberly Nicole Hagan, magna cum laude. Danielle W. Harvey. Colin A. Hilly. Alexis Ann Spite Hinchy. Paige Naomi Hoffman, cum laude. Destiny Danielle Jones. Matthew Ethan Glazer. Nicholas Kanisik Kubelka, concurrent degrees. Herman Lampkin, Jr. Jocelyn Langford. Catherine Ann Lohmeyer, magna cum laude. Eduardo Loyosa, Jr. Kirsten Callie Lundgren, cum laude. Bryant James Murby. Jennifer Ann Munoz. Brittany Jordan Nelson. Cassandra Nicole Neptune. Margaret Elaine Owens. Jenna Brianna Phillips, cum laude. Jeremy Thomas Phillips. Hannah Nicole Reeves. Christopher Reyna. Mary Elizabeth Rothgrant, magna cum laude, concurrent degrees. John Richard Schussler. Sarah Elizabeth Skanes, magna cum laude. Michael Joseph Soto. Clinton T. Taylor, in absentia. Joshua Douglas Tesh. Cynthia E. Trevina, cum laude. Benjamin Reno Trish, cum laude. Rebecca Chantel Van Valdez. Mariah Chanel Walker. Elizabeth D. Wallace, magna cum laude. Kevin R. Windecker, summa cum laude, in absentia. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to present the graduating class of May 2012.
And now, we're almost there. It's time for you to leave us. One of the privileges of being president is I get to take a few minutes at the end to say goodbye to our senior class, so I'm going to do that. Thanks for your patience for a couple of minutes. Well, you've accumulated the required 124 hours. You passed the classes required for your major, completed your senior projects. I think. Your diploma testifies you've met one of life's important tests. But this has been a controlled environment, and the tests that await you in the real world will be a little messier. Unlike principles of finance, there won't be well-defined, unique answers. However, if we've done our part, and I think we have, you will take on the world's wicked problems with tools and confidence that you did not have when you stepped onto campus 4 years ago in 2008. This past week, I've had a chance to visit with many of you, and Michelle and I have had just 1 year with the class of 2012. We wish there had been more. We're just getting to know you, and it's time to say goodbye. What I hear from you is an excitement about getting on with the adventure, but not just a little reluctance to leave this place of security and stability. And the question, how did these 4 years pass by so quickly? Get ready for more of that. The faculty and staff are asking the same question. Can it really be time for you to graduate? Seems just yesterday we were helping you move into your residence hall and pointing you to directions to Bulldog orientation. How many of you remember the theme of your orientation 4 years ago? What was it? Yeah, it was drive. Drive, the road is yours. That's not bad. And drive you did. And you took on new and unfamiliar roads, and you own them. For some of you, like Isabel, your road took you to China and India. Rachel's road led to an internship at the Royal London Hospital Museum. Or Mike, who introduced Leiden, the Netherlands, to Texas cowboy boots. And Jessica's road led to summer research at the University of Florida. And you all had your own unique roads. In just 3 months, the class of 2016 arrives, if you can believe that, 2016. But they will be freshmen, and it will take them a while to make their mark. And it won't be quite in the same way. The class of 2012, my first senior class, will always be special. Your first semester was a scary time. It must have been hard to adjust to new classes while the world's financial system was melting down. But you didn't let a deep recession or drought or fires distract you from taking care of business here. It's become popular in journalism, print or television, to try to reduce every story to a list of statistics. So, with apologies to the journalism department here, here's the class of 2012 by the numbers. Over half of the class of 2012 was the first in their family to enroll and now graduate from college. What a great family celebration. "36% of you competed in intercollegiate athletics. Fully 2/3 of you were initiated into academic honor societies in your discipline. 2/3, that is an amazing number. You won 3 ASC conference championships, and 47 of you took the road to all conference honors, and 5 all the way to All-American. By my estimate, you studied for approximately 50,000 exams and quizzes. But I don't have any reliable data on how many of those you took cold. You made hundreds of new acquaintances and a very few close friends who helped you to grow and to whom you will be close to for the rest of your lives. You had fun at 4 spring flings and presumably enjoyed listening to Kyle Park, Kyle Kuchar, and DJ L. Boogie, Bart Crow, and Mickey and the Motor Cars. 0, that's the number of those bands that I've ever heard of. Class of 2012 volunteered for approximately 25,000 hours of community service, and you helped TLU be included on the President's Honor Roll for Community Service for the very first time. Thank you. You lived through a winless season in football, but you kept working. And you provided senior leadership to 5 wins this year, and you set the foundation for a great future for Bulldog football. You ate approximately 20,000 pizzas. 8 graduating psychology seniors presented research papers at the Southwestern Psychological Association. And certainly, the class of 2012 is the first class at TLU to have had 3 different presidents and 3 different provosts. Hope to stop that trend here for Monday, we'll give you Sunday off, but Monday, you're starting a new chapter in your TL story, alumnus. Some of you will have many chapters here. Faculty member, regent, generous donor, perhaps president. But however that relationship evolves, understand that you are no less important to us now. As TLU alumni, you are even more important because the university has always measured itself by the difference we've made in student lives. Beginning Monday, we measure ourselves by what you do. Okay, now to go. We wish you a life that is mainly successful, but not completely. We prepared you for a lifelong learning, and nothing teaches like a little failure. Be humble and respectful, but when the time is right, take charge. Be a leader, not to glorify yourself, but to glorify God. Become an entrepreneur, have an idea, take a risk, employ lots of people, make millions, and then give it all away. And don't forget to come back here often. Share your students with a class of 2032. We'll have a few changes to show you. The class of 2012, my first senior class, will always be special and welcome here. Godspeed.
Please pray with me. Dear Lord, I ask you to bestow your abundant blessings upon this graduating class of 2012. Help us to strive for excellence in all that we put our minds to. Give us the courage and the strength to chase all of our wildest dreams. Grant us the ability to do what we believe is right and just, no matter how difficult it may be. Motivate us all to do everything in our power to make the world a better place for future generations. Let our thirst for knowledge continue to drive us to all improve ourselves. look past our shortfalls, and grant us your overwhelming grace and mercy, forever and ever. Amen.